Some football stories get remembered forever. Morocco and Qatar was one of them. Nobody believed it could happen. They beat Spain. People called it luck. They beat Portugal. People called it a miracle. Morocco became the first African team to reach a World Cup semi-final. The world clapped, but never truly believed. They said it was a fairy tale, a one-time thing, never again. Even when Morocco fought France hard in the semi-final, the doubters didn't stop. For 4 years, Morocco heard it all. They got lucky. They'll never do it again. Africa still isn't ready. But Morocco never forgot those words. They used them as fuel. Now, fate brings back the same stage, same team, same badge, same dream. Another World Cup, and in the quarterfinals, France again, the team that broke their hearts in 2022. This time, Morocco isn't here to surprise anyone. They're here for revenge. But getting here wasn't easy, not even close. Just 3 months before the World Cup, everything fell apart. Walid Regragui, the coach who built Morocco's magic, suddenly quit. For most teams, that's a disaster. Panic, doubt, chaos. And that's exactly what happened. Experts wrote Morocco off. Fans thought it was over. Then a new name showed up, Mohamed Ouabi. Nobody knew him. He never played big. He never coached in the Champions League. He wasn't flashy, so nobody paid attention. But Ouabi had been quietly building Morocco's future for years. Born in Belgium to Moroccan parents, he never chased fame as a player. Instead, he studied the game for over 20 years. He spent 17 years developing young players at Anderlecht's academy. Then Morocco called him home. He didn't just focus on today's stars, he built tomorrow's champions. In 2025, his young Morocco team shocked the world at the U20 World Cup in Chile. They beat Spain, they beat Brazil, they beat France, they even beat mighty Argentina in the final. Morocco became U20 world champions, first time ever. That wasn't luck, that was pure domination. So when Regragui left, the federation didn't look outside. They looked at Ouabi. He became the new head coach. His message to the team was simple. We're not underdogs anymore. Walk out believing you belong. No fear, no excuses, just belief. That belief was tested fast. Morocco's group was brutal. Brazil, Scotland, Haiti. Everyone thought Morocco would struggle just to survive. Instead, they made a statement. Against Brazil, Morocco matched them tackle for tackle, press for press. The match ended level, not because Brazil were kind, but because Morocco refused to back down. Then they crushed Scotland. Then they beat Haiti. 7 points, tied at the top with Brazil. Morocco moved on, not by luck, but by pure consistency. The world started watching again. But the real test was just starting. Round of 32, the Netherlands, a team stacked with stars. On paper, this shouldn't be close, but Morocco doesn't care about paper, only belief. The Dutch controlled the ball early. The pressure was intense, but Morocco held strong. Saibari came close. El Ainaoui almost scored. Hakimi fired a rocket. Verbruggen kept saving everything. And at the other end, Bonu was a wall. The first half became a battle of nerves, not goals. In the second half, Morocco grew stronger. They believed this was their night. Then, in the 71st minute, Cody Gakpo scored. Netherlands 1, Morocco 0. The clock kept ticking. 75, 80, 85, 90. It looked over. But Morocco has lived this story before. Doubted, underestimated, never broken. Then, deep into stoppage time, one cross flew into the box. Issa Diop rose high. One header, one moment. Goal! Morocco tied it in the 91st minute. They refused to die. If beating the Netherlands showed Morocco could survive, beating Canada showed they could dominate. Playing at home, Canada fought hard early. They pressed, they attacked, they tested Bonu. For almost a half, Morocco looked shaky, maybe tired, maybe overwhelmed. But great teams adjust. Whatever Wahibi said at halftime worked. Morocco came out sharper, faster, hungrier. Just 5 minutes in, Hakimi lined up a free kick. Everyone expected a cross. Instead, he found Unahi wide open. One touch, goal. From there, Morocco took full control. Canada pushed forward looking for an equalizer. That left gaps. Brahim Diaz drove down the wing, then passed instead of shooting. Unahi blasted it home, 2-0. Brahimi added a third in stoppage time. Final score, 3-0. No drama, no penalties, just total control. 7 wins in their last 9 knockout matches. That's not luck, that's who they are now. But the biggest story isn't the results, it's the players. Look at this squad. Many 2022 heroes are gone, legends fans will never forget. But football moves on. A new generation has arrived. Young stars like Bouadi, El Ainaoui, Talbi, and Saibari now stand beside veterans like Hakimi, Brahim Diaz, Unahi, Brahimi, and Bunu. This team is even more dangerous than the Qatar squad. Why? Because they don't need to prove they belong. They already know it. Wahibi didn't replace the old generation. He built on it. His young champions didn't grow up dreaming of semifinals. They grew up believing they could win the whole thing. That's a different mindset, and mindset wins tournaments. Now comes the moment. France again. The team that ended Morocco's dream in Qatar. The heartbreak millions of Moroccans still remember. For 4 years, that pain never left. Neither did the disrespect. People still call 2022 luck. They still doubt Morocco belongs with the elite. But football always gives second chances. Another 90 minutes, another shot at history. This isn't just about reaching the semifinal. It's about respect. It's about redemption. It's about proving African football doesn't need permission anymore. If France underestimates Morocco again, they're walking into a storm. This Atlas Lions team isn't hoping anymore. They believe. And belief is dangerous. Maybe the world's biggest mistake wasn't doubting Morocco in 2022. Maybe it was thinking the story ended there. Legends don't fade. They grow. They come back stronger. Morocco isn't chasing history anymore. They're defending it. If the world still sees them as underdogs, they're about to witness the greatest revenge story in football. This isn't the same Morocco. They don't dream of shocking the world anymore. They expect to conquer it.